Yo, what's good? It's your boy Derek Brent, your SportsView360.com. And today I just want to talk about Cam Jordan and questioning if this upcoming season could be a bounce back year for Cam Jordan, future Hall of Famer in my book. Um, All pro defensive end, New Orleans Saints. Can he come back and have a productive season as he, goes into the twilights of his career at 34 years old? Can he come in and have a year where it impacts the Saints team on defense? Because the numbers overall, the team as a whole, the defense as a whole, did not had a pretty solid finish to the season in regards to rankings and all that. But that could be a bit deceptive. They're one of the teams that had some of the fewest sacks by pass rush this past season. This guys just couldn't get it done. You know what I'm saying? And Carl Granderson only had, I believe, like 6 or 7 sacks this past season. I think that was a career high for him. But other than that, man, it just wasn't guys that could step up outside of Carl Granderson. And usually in previous years, it's usually been Cam Jordan has been the guy that has, faced the double teams, things like that. And still, Cam didn't produce, you know. He's had years where he's had over 12 sacks, 15 sacks. But the past, I would say this year and the previous year, he just hasn't been there for Cam Jordan. He has dealt with injuries, throughout. So can he come back healthy this year and be that disruptive force on defense, the Saints defensive line? Because they haven't had that type of player these past 2 seasons. They was expecting Marcus Davenport to take the next step. That never materialized into anything, so they moved on from him. Peyton Turner is still, a work in progress. It's still, as for me, I'm still in the wait and see mode on Peyton Turner's development. I think he has a lot of upside, a lot of potential, but I think he could be better than Davenport. But help. His biggest issue is help. Being available to play. You know what I'm saying? Isaiah Foskey, there may be some potential there, but he hasn't done anything as well. And he was a 2nd round pick, and he is the all-time sack leader at Notre Dame, but he hasn't materialized. And we didn't see a bigger sample size from him to have hopes of him being that guy this upcoming season. So that production has to come from somewhere, man. And it may be if Cam Jordan can stay on the field this season, can stay healthy, have more help from other players on the defensive line, this defense could be, get back to where it once was, when Cam was at the peak of his career. The last time he had double-digit sack numbers in 2021, when he had 12 and a half, after that year he had 8 and a half, So to me, a bounce back season for Cam Jordan would be 7.5 sacks. 7.5 sacks. If you get 6 sacks, 6 sacks, 7 sacks, 8 sacks, I think that would be a huge boost for this defense. Have him, he get 7.5 sacks, Granderson get 8.5, 9 sacks. That would be great for this defense. You know what I'm saying? Because this unit needs all the help it can get. You know what I'm saying? In regards to getting after the quarterback, being disruptive, stopping these offenses from doing what they try to do. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the things I'm going to be looking out for this upcoming season. I know it's still early. I know the draft is coming up and things like that, but I'm going to start looking at individual players and, doing pro breakdowns and all that, looking at stats and all that prior stats, and just building analysis around that. Because I think if, when healthy, 100%, I think Cam Jordan can still be an impact player for this team, and that's despite his age. I still think he can be disruptive in the run, which is really good at, and disruptive against the pass as well. And I know they played him. He was mostly last year, due to not being healthy. He was mostly a rotational player, but I think he can be more than just that. They're gonna need it this upcoming season. That's especially if guys like Peyton Turner is still not up to speed, or he has another setback with an injury, and we really don't know what's gonna come about with Chase Young and his next surgery. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna just take everything as face value on what the team says. You know what I'm saying? Because they can say one thing, and then when it's actually time for it to happen, the player is not ready. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be on the lookout for everything. You know. So there you have it, man. I think he a bounce back year for Cam Jordan could be, to me, would be like 7.5 sacks, 8 sacks. At this point in his career, I think that would be huge for the Saints defense. So we'll see how everything plays out. All right, so that's y'all for right now, man. Give me a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know how you feel. Do you think a bounce back season in the work for Cam Jordan? And also check out sportsview360.com/Saints for this content on Saints organization. I'll be having a new mock draft. That'll be the final one for 2024. That'll be coming in. That's going to be in the works real soon. So check that out. Have a blessed day. Peace. I'm out.